Now I want you answer one question. All right. I'm trying to create one enum called course here. Okay. CRT, CDS, Core Java, Oracle, HTML, Advanced Java, Spring Boot, microservices, Python. Like this, we have several courses in the course. Now, I'm creating one class called test11. Inside this class, I have main method. Okay, listen. Assume that this test class is Naresh IT. Naresh IT must send the information about the courses available in Naresh IT to one of the colleges. Colleges has asked, send the details of the courses available in Naresh IT. Assume that there is another class with some method called static void send course details. There is a one method, let's say course details. Now this course details method should receive all the courses available with the Naresh IT. And tell me, all courses available with Naresh IT is maintaining by using what? Enum. In enum, all these are what? Objects. Okay, in enum, all these are objects. Now all these objects I need to pass as an argument. Then tell me, what is the parameter I have to take here? Guys are able to hear me? What is the parameter I take here? Can I take enum name? Can I take enum name? Like a course C. If you take a course C, then it can take only one course. But I want all named constants. Then all named constants to pass, I have to take what? Course array, enum array. But if I take enum array, I'm getting feeling that I'm working with array na. So that's why what Sun Microsystem did. Sun Microsystem has given a collection called what? Enum set. Okay, enum set of which collection element, which elements you want to take a course type. Enum set of course ES. Okay, right? Then now in the main method, I must create enum set object, enum set of. So in order to call this method, first I should learn how to create enum set object with different named constants of a enum. Then first let me create enum set and then I'll show you how to pass and read. Tell me enum set of. Okay, now which enum set you want? Course type of enum set. Enum set with the course named constant. Okay, ES equal to, you want to create this enum set, new enum set with all the courses available in the course enum. Then how to create collection object? By using new keyword, new vector, new array list, new linked list, new stack, new hash set, new linked hash set, now new enum set. And try to answer. After new keyword, I should write what? Constructor. Do you have any constructor in enum set? Look at that. Now write enum set. I'm not finding any constructor here. Okay, I'm not finding any constructor here. Enum set of. Are you catching my point? There are no default proposals, means there are no constructors. In enum set, all constructors are declared as private. Enum set contain only private constructor. That means you are not allowed to create enum set object. That means you are not allowed to create enum set object. To To create enum set object, you have to use factory methods available in a enum set class. So enum set has provided factory methods for creating its object. So now you wanted to create enum set, then there are several methods available. Now first method is what? All of. Second method is complement of. Next method is what? Copy of, none of. There are so many of methods. Range method also there. Okay, range method. So all these are available. What? All these are different factory methods available. I want to create empty enum set object. To create empty enum set object, you have to use none of. Enum set dot enum set of none of null. Okay, what I should pass here? I must pass the named constant. Okay, now look at there, what the parameter of none of class. Which class I want to pass? Course. Remember in reflection API you learn, if you want to represent a class object, there are two ways to represent class object. Number one, by using class dot for name. Number two, course dot class, nothing but dot class syntax. Here I just want to pass class object as an argument, so use course dot class like this. Understand? Enum set dot none of course dot class. So here course dot class representing the class object of this enum course. Okay, hope you understand now. And tell me what happened here. Enum set object is created. Here enum set object is created. Enum set object is created with named constants available in the course. Created or not created? Not created. It just empty enum set object is created. Look at it and display now. Okay, let me take this as ES1. Empty enum set object is created. System.out.println ES1 control F11. You got empty square bracket. Okay, now enum set empty enum set object created. Now I want enum set object with all elements available in the named constant. Then you have to use the method name as what? All of. What the method name? All of. Method name is all of. Okay, all of. Then all elements available in the course enum will be stored. Look at there, ES2. In which order stored? In which order? Okay, this course named constant. This course named constant contains what? Different named constants. Different named constants. Then in which order? Then which order? Then which order? Then which order? Named constants are stored in the order we declare. Okay, observe now. ES2 contain named constants in which order we declare. Okay, na? Look at that. All named constants are coming in the order we declared in the enum. Are you following my point? Now try to answer me. I'm going to write here. I don't want all named constants. I want only few of them. Only few of them I want. Then in that case, I should use method of. I should method call of. Of method will take 1 parameter, 2 parameter, and 3 parameter, 4 parameter, 5 parameters. Okay. So now I want to take 2 named constants or 3 named constants. I'm writing here of. Now the named constant name, how can I access? Course dot, I'm taking ds, comma, course dot, I am writing here CRT, comma, course dot, I am writing C. Okay, now, right. I have written like this. Then all the people try to answer. ES3 enum set object stores these 3 named constants in the passed order or in the name enum declared order. In which order? Everyone try to answer. In the passed order or in the declared order? In which order named constants are stored in this enum set? Passed order or declared order? Everyone try to answer. Everyone try to answer. Passed order or declared order? Okay, already I told you named constants stored in enum set in the declared order in the enum. So Now they are stored in the declared order, CRT, CDS, not in the past order. You pass the named constants however you like. They are stored in the declared order, not in the past order. Okay, next. Now try to answer now. I wanted to create named constant by copying elements available in the another enum set. Then in that case, there is a method called copy of. What is the method name? Copy of. Copy of. From which enum set you wanted to copy? I want to copy from ES3, let's say ES3. Then ES3 and ES4 both contain the same named constants. Okay, ES3, ES4, control F11. Look at that, CRTC DS. Now I want to copy elements from the course enum, complement of ES3. What is that? Complement of ES3. What the meaning of complement? ES3 has three elements. ES3 has the three elements. Now I want other than ES3 elements, okay? Except ES3 elements, I want all elements. Then that means we will get from Core Java onwards. Look at there, Core Java onwards, not there. Okay, all are coming here. So totally how many factory methods available in a enum set? Okay, five factory methods are there for creating enum set. None of, all of, copy of, complement. Hope you understand how to create enum set object, what the use of enum set. Enum set is a collections framework collection available from Java 5 version. Enum set is the implementation of set. Okay, it is the implementation of set. Enum set is used for storing named constants of one enum to pass all named constants of enum as argument to some other method. Okay. Right. So now these are the 5 methods we have in the enum set for creating enum set object. Okay. Now the question is, I am creating enum set object without elements or with elements. how can I add more named constants? How can I add more named constants? Now tell me, can I call add method es6 dot anything you want to add to the collection, you should call what method? Add method, which is calling from collection interface. Na add of what do you write? Course dot advanced Java, course dot Python, course dot Oracle. Hello, all are following? Then tell me, can I call add method? Yes. Then elements are stored in the insertion order or in the declared order. Oracle, advanced Java, Python. Okay, declared order. In which order we declared in the course, in that order it will be stored. Okay, tell me next. Now, can I, what you call, can I search for the named constant available or not? How can I write now? ES6 dot contains of, next I'm writing course dot core Java. Available or not available? Not available. Will get false. Okay, I'm writing course dot advanced Java. Available? Available. Will get true. Next, can I remove? One named constant from this enum set? What do you write now? ES6 dot ex6 dot remove of course dot, I'm writing advanced Java to remove. Tell me, is it allowed to remove? Yes, advanced Java removed. Okay, nobody. So whatever the operations you have learned with other set implemented classes, all operations you can perform on enum set also. Do you all understand? So did you get clarity on enum set now? When to use, how to use enum set? So this is the story about enum set class. Can you please take screenshot? Okay, so now if you want to pass this enum set object anywhere to any class, you can pass either as a parameter or argument to whom you want to share that named constants you can share. That's all about enum set object. I'm changing this class name underscore enum set. Any doubts in this code? Can you please answer all the 10 questions? Can you please answer all 10 questions? Question number 1. Question number 1, what is enum set? What the use of enum set? Enum set is a collections framework collection. It is used for enum set is a collections framework collection. It is used for not enum ray. I'm not asking what is enum ravabu demuda. I'm asking about enum set, Rabbi, not enum. Enum is a final class. Enum set is not final class. Enum set is a collections framework collection. It is implementation of enum. It is implementation of set. It is available from Java 5 version. It is used for storing set of named constants of one enum. Second, is it a synchronized? No. Is it ordered? Yes. What is the order? Named constants declared order in the given enum. Next, what is the implement data structure? Array. Background is simply array. Okay, an enum set maintain array only. And next, implement data structure is array whose capacity is equal to this named constants, this enum named constants capacity. Okay, the next, what is the default capacity? Default capacity is the given enum size, the given enum named constants size. The next, incremental capacity, no incremental capacity. Okay, because you can inside this enum set we can store only the number of named constants available in the course only. If you increase the named constants in the course, automatically this size or capacity also grow. Next, there is no what you call incremental capacity concept. And next, what type of elements are allowed? Only named constants of the given, only the named constants of given enum. And tell me, can I store null? Can I store null? Can I store null? Can I store duplicate? No, set doesn't allow duplicate. Set doesn't allow duplicate. And next, can I store heterogeneous? No, only homogeneous, that is one enum named constants. Can I store duplicate? No. Can I store null? Null. Is null a named constant in the enum? No, it is not allowed. We'll get null pointer exception. Null pointer exception. Okay. And tell me next question. Is null allowed? Not allowed. Okay. If you try to store, we'll get null pointer exception. Next. In which order elements are stored? In which order elements are stored? Named constants, declared order. In which order elements are retrieved? Only sequential. From the set you can retrieve elements only in sequential. What is the method implicitly called? Equals method. That equals method you no need to override, because equals method implicitly verifying the reference. All right. For searching operation, for removing operation, you cannot pass a new object. You can pass only the named constant which you have added only. So you no need to override equals method for a data comparison, because with what reference named constant you have added, with the same named constant you are searching. So that's why it is working, enum is working with a reference based. So equals method overriding not required. It implicitly use double equal to operator or equals method, and the double equal to equals method no need to override. Let us try to go and check contains method internal code. If o equal to null, else equals method no need to override, because named constants you are searching with the already added with named constant reference only. That's why no need to override. So I hope you all understand enum set all 10 questions, and overriding equals method not required inside enum, because you are searching with the same named constant. Now I'm moving to the next topic. Okay, now try to answer now. I want you understand today class is tree set class. Okay, now tree set class underscore tree set. It's a little complicated but very easy. Little complicated but very easy if you don't use your brain. If you don't use your brain, it is easy. If you use your brain, it is very tough. So totally you are going to learn three things now. Tree set, number 2 comparable, number 3 comparator. Three things you are learning: tree set, comparable, comparator. Okay, first point, tell me what the use of tree set. Tree set is used for storing. Tree set is a collections framework collection. It is available from Java 1.2 version. It is an implementation of navigable set, which is a subinterface of sorted set, which is a subinterface of set. It is used for storing elements in sorting order. It is used for storing objects in sorting order. Okay, second point. Is it synchronized? No. Is it ordered collection? Yes, sorting order collection. Next, what the implemented data structure? Implemented data structure is red black tree. What the data structure name? Red black tree. Implement data structure is a red black tree. Binary tree, red black tree. Okay, binary tree. There are different types of trees are there. Binary tree, red black tree. Okay, it's a balanced red black tree. Okay, balanced binary tree, red black tree. Okay, so then next, fifth one, what is the default capacity? Okay, tree is nothing but like this. Okay, we'll have the root node, and we have the child node, another 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 child, another child, another child, like this will be there. Okay, so left to right to childs will be there. Left to right to childs will be there. So this is the tree. This is called parent, and this is called left child. This is called right child. Again, it is a parent. It is called left child and right child. It is called parent. It is called left child, right child, left child, right child, left child, right child. Okay, always left child is lesser than a parent. Always right child is greater than parent. So if the past element is lesser than this parent, it will be attached to left side. If it is greater than the current element, then it is to right side. So this is how the tree will be maintained. Then tell me, what is the default capacity of the tree set? Like linked list, tree set also default capacity is 0, because it is also working with what? Node. Okay, it is also working with object called node. How many nodes to create? I don't know. The node should be created left side or right side, I don't know. So at the time of tree set object creation, we cannot decide how many nodes required. That node should be attached to left side or right side. So depending on the objects you are storing, so based on the object you are storing, one node will be created. Compare the element with the parent element. If you found this element is lesser than parent, attached to left side. If the element is greater than the parent, it is attached to right side. So default capacity is 0, and incremental capacity is 1. Next, tell me, what type of elements are stored? Tree set must compare the element with the previous element. Compulsory compare the previous element with a new, existing element. I mean, a new element with the previous element. Compulsory these two elements must be homogeneous. Na? What type of elements you can compare? Only homogeneous elements you can compare. So it is a homogeneous element. That means same class objects only allowed. Can I store heterogeneous objects? No. If you try to store heterogeneous objects, you will get class cast exception. For example, the first element is A you stored, then all elements must be string only. If you store first element is 5, then remaining all elements must be integer objects only. If you store A and 5 combination, for 5 you will get a class cast exception, because 5 is not compatible with A. Next question, try to answer. Okay, what type of objects are allowed? Homogeneous. Listen, very important, very important. If you want to compare an object with another object, if you want to compare an object with another object, we need to write some logic. That logic we write inside where? One method. And now tell me, this method we learn up to now is equals. Now this equals method return type is what? Boolean value true or false. With the value true or false, can I decide this first object is lesser than second object, or greater than second object, or equal to second object? I can only guarantee equal or not, but I cannot find less than or greater than. That means if you want to find the given object is lesser than or greater than, equals method is not suitable, because a Boolean value is not sufficient. I need int value. Negative means, I mean less than means negative value. Okay, less than means negative value. Greater than means positive value. Less than means negative value. Greater than means positive value. Okay, equals means equal to, double equal to. Now tell me, equals method suitable or not suitable? Not suitable. So when you call tree set dot add of, listen carefully, last important point, double quotes A, and next when you're calling t set dot add of, double quotes B, and tell me, this double quotes B dot should be compared with the double quotes A. Implicitly add method is calling compare to of double quotes B as a double quotes A. So has a set, linked has a set, enum set, implicitly calling hash code method, double equal to operator and equals method. Tree set method implicitly calling which method? Compare to method only calling. Hello, are you catching my point? Now the comparative method is called by using what? The adding object. That means this comparative method implementation compulsory available in this adding. If this comparative method not available in adding object, then it creates problem. Okay. Now compiler has to search for this method in which class? Superclass. Who is the superclass? Object. In object class, this method is not available. Where this method is available? It is available in the interface called what? Comparable. What the interface name? Comparable. It is available in the interface called comparable. Babu, all people understanding? That means if you want to call a method by using one class object, then this class must be subclass of comparable. Then all people answer, what type of objects are allowed to store inside a tree set? Inside a tree set, we are allowed to store only homogeneous comparable type objects. Homogeneous comparable type. What is the meaning of comparable? Subclass, implementation class of comparable. So repeat once again. What is the seventh point? Null allowed or not? No, okay. What type of objects are allowed? Only homogeneous comparable type objects are allowed. Is null allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. If you try to store null, you'll get null pointer exception. Then tell me, in which order elements are stored? Elements are stored in a sorting order. Elements are stored in sorting order. Then ninth point, in which order elements are retrieved? Set implementation classes, from set implementation classes, elements are retrieved only sequentially because there is no index. Then 10th point, tell me, what is the method is called inside tree set add method that is executed from our class? Compare to. What the method name? Compare to. Comparable interface compare to method is called. All people understand the 10 points? Are you ready to write the code now? I'm writing the class now. Tree set of. I want to store different type of objects. TS1 equal to new tree set of. New tree set of parenthesis. Okay. TS1 elements are displayed, no elements. Okay. Now tell me now. I want to add elements. Now tell me, am I allowed to add TS1 dot add of double quotes A? Tell me what type of elements are allowed to add to tree set? What type of elements are allowed to add to tree set? Can we add all types of objects? No. We store only homogeneous comparable objects. Tell me which object you are trying to store now? String object you are trying to store. Then string class must be subclass of comparable interface and should override comparative method. Control Shift T to see the predefined classes. Okay, I'm trying to open string class now. Verify string class. String class is implementing from where now? Comparable interface. Right? String class is now implementing from comparable interface. And now it is overriding which method? Compare to method. Okay, it has compare to method. Compare to, where are you? Look at that. Comparative method is overridden. Okay, now tell me, am I allowed to add string objects to the tree set now? Yes. Will you get a class cast exception? No. Can I add homogeneous objects? C? Yes. Where it will be stored? Left or right? Where stored? A object left side, A object right side? A object right side. Why? Because C is bigger than A. Now tell me, here background, what is method is called? Double quotes C dot compare to of double quotes A. Then tell me, comparative method implicitly takes ASCII number of C. What the ASCII number of C? 99. Okay. Comparative implicitly uses minus operator. If you want to generate Boolean value double equal to operator, we will use. But comparative method should generate the integer number, so it is using minus. Double quotes C dot comparative or double quotes A. Double quotes A value what? 97. Then result is what? Positive number. Positive number means stored C right side of A. Right side of A stored. Then tell me, now I am trying to store, now I am trying to store B buddy. Okay, I am trying to store B. Bolo no, already tree set diagram is what? This is a root object. What the root A? Then C compared with A, store what? Right side C. Okay na? Now tell me, now it is comparing, now double quotes A. Double quotes A is a double quotes B. Double quotes B dot compare to of. What is calling now? Double quotes A. Then tell me, double quotes B value how much? 97. 97 minus 98. What the result? Negative number or positive number? Chalo answer. Negative number or positive number? This is 90, sorry. This is 98. 98, this is 97. 98 minus 97, what will you get? Positive. Positive means it should compare with, it should store right side. Array, right side already element available. Right side already element available. Then now it continues comparison with right side element. Right side element. Okay, only it can have one child row. And again it will compare with what? Double quotes B dot compare to of double quotes C. Double quotes C is compared. Tell me, double quotes C is compared. Tell me, double quotes B value what? 90, 98 minus 99. Result is what? Negative number. Negative number means where it will store? Negative number means where it will store? Left side of whom? A na? Left side of C na? Left side of A, left side of C. Left side of C it will store. Here B will be stored. Okay, left side of C. Now it is a balanced. Is what is the algorithm running background? Balanced tree. Now it is balanced. Now the C will become parent. A will come. No, sorry. B will come as a parent, and A will come to left side, and C will right side. Balanced tree, na background it will balance. The tree will be balanced, and you will get B become the root, and A and C will become like this. Hello, mic testing 1 2 3 4. All you understand? And now tell me, what is the algorithm of add method? Add method implicitly called comparative method. Based on the comparative method return value, based on comparative method return value, it will arrange the element. Okay, if comparative method returns positive value, stores right side to the current element. If return negative number, it store left side to the current element. If it return zero, it is considered as a duplicate object and stored or not stored, not stored. This is the algorithm of add method. Now whenever you call tree set dot to string method, how the elements will come? First it will go to parent. First it will go to parent. Displaying output coming how? First it will go to parent. It never retrieve parent. Parent left side it will go. First parent left side. Left side tree should create display from down to top, bottom to top. And now A is having any left element? No. A is having any right element? No. Then first what is displayed? A, comma. Now it will go up. Parent displayed B, L, LPR. Okay. Every tree will be displayed. Every parent, every node will be displayed in the order LPR. Left, parent, right, comma, C will be displayed. For example, if C contains some child, then first this child is displayed, then C, then right, like this. After this, and now C will ABC, Look at here, elements are coming ABC. Okay, ABC will come. Hope you all understand how it is working tree set. And now tell me, can tree set accept heterogeneous objects? Tree set dot add of 5 I'm trying to store. Will it allowed or not allowed? Not allowed. It throw class cast exception. Okay, integer cannot be casted to, string cannot be casted to string. TS1 dot add of null. If you store null, what happen? You'll get null pointer exception. Okay, now we'll get null pointer exception. Hope you got clarity on tree set. Can I take one more tree set object? Tree set tree set of. Now I want allow only integer objects. So I'm writing homogeneous objects integer ts2 equal to new tree set of. Then ts2 dot add of ts2 dot add of 5, ts2 dot add of 7, ts2 dot add of 6. System dot out dot println ts2 control F11. Okay, nobody. So string is a predefined class. In a predefined class string already we have comparative method overridden. Integer class is a predefined class. Already comparative method is overridden. Now I am taking our own class. Tree set of example ts3 equal to. Can you help me to write code now? New tree set of. What happened here? Okay, new tree set of. Then I'm writing ts3 dot add of new example of 5 comma I'm writing something 2. Allowed or not allowed? Is it allowed to store or not? In a tree set, is this object allowed to store or not? Not allowed. We'll get class cast exception. Example is not comparable type. Example is not comparable type. So example class is a normal class. So in tree set, you cannot store normal class objects. Okay. If you want to store a class object, it should be comparable type. So class example, you should write what? Implements from comparable interface. Of which type you want to compare? Example class objects you want to compare. Then you must override compare to method. Always to string method, make sure it will be the last method. And here we need to override compare to method. Then tell me, compare to method should return what? One int number. You want to override compare to method for comparing the current object with argument object and store objects in a sorting order based on which property? X property wise, Y property wise. You have to choose only one property, either X or Y. I want to display them in X property wise. Then what, right? This dot X minus E dot X. Simple. Subtract X minus X. Then this dot X value is lesser than current object X. Then current object store left. If current object X is greater than argument object X, current object store right side. So simple, you have to write like this. Are you following? Then come here. Will you get exception now? No. Element is store now. Example of 5 6 comma. Next, tell me, I am trying to store one more object 7, and here I am trying to store what? 4. Okay, control F11. I'm getting what? Look at there. 5 and 7. 7 is greater than, so right side. Then now I'm trying to write here 6. 6 and I'm writing 1 here. Then control 1. So look at there now. I'm getting 5, 6, 7. Objects are stored on what basis now? Ascending order on X property wise stored. Hope you understand how to override comparative method. If your project demanding, we wanted to sort objects based on Y property. X place what you write now? Y you write. Control F11. Look at there. Y property where sorting is coming 1, 2, 4. समझ में आया? So all people tell me, what is the prerequisite to store a class object in tree set? The class must override comparative method. Can you understand all points? Now I have a question. Try to answer. Duplicate object stored or not stored? Not stored. Only one time stored. Okay, answer my question carefully. Think. What is the default sorting order of tree set? What is the default sorting order of tree set? Everyone should answer, please. Is it ascending order or descending order? There are two sorting algorithms are there. Number one, ascending order. Number two, descending order. In which order elements are stored? In ascending order or descending? What the default sorting order? Ascending order or descending order? You have already seen output by A, B, C, Pranit, Pranati. This is ascending order, descending order. Ascending order. This is ascending order. This is ascending order. Now my question again, I am asking, think and tell me, what is the default sorting order? What is the default sorting order of tree set? Ascending order, descending order, or the adding object supplied order? Ascending order, descending order, or adding object supplied order? Think and tell me. Is it reset decision to store objects in which order or adding object decision? Who is supplying the sorting order logic here? Who is supplying sorting order logic? Is add method contain internally sorting order logic? No. The sorting order logic is available in the adding object class in a comparative method, in a string class, in an integer class, and in a tree set. I mean, in our example class, we have overridden comparative method to store these objects in ascending order. That's why you got ascending order. If you go there and change the logic, descending order means you write this here and E here. You just interchange. Now you'll get descending order. Look at that. 70605. So now try to think on and tell me. In websites, in many people websites, not Sun Microsystem, okay? Except Sun Microsystem and Hare Krishna, majority of people are telling that preset default sorting order is ascending order because they always teach Java by using strings and integers. In a string class comparative method, in integer class comparative method, logic is comparing objects and storing them in ascending order. So now the question is, preset default sorting order is the natural sorting order supplied by the storing object. Natural sorting order is nothing but the default sorting order logic added in a comparative method in the adding object class. Okay. Okay, understand? If we change logic in comparative method, accordingly order will be changed. Now the question, tree set, generally people say that tree set is meant for storing objects in a sorting order. Yeah, agreed. This is sorting order. Is it only ascending order? No, can be descending order also. Is it only ascending and descending order? No, it can be insertion order. It can be reverse insertion order. It can be only one element. So totally how many algorithms are there? Totally there are 5 algorithms are there. Ascending sorting order, descending sorting order, insertion order, reverse insertion order, only one element. That means insertion order means what? In the order add method is called, I want to store elements. Every time implicit it is calling comparative method. Na? If comparative method always return positive number, always if it return positive number, then what happen? Elements are stored in insertion order. Na? From the comparative method, I am returning one positive number. Let's say 5 I am returning. Always I am returning 5. Fixed positive number. I am not writing this entire logic. Just I have written 5 or 1, whatever. Let's say 1. I am returning 1. Always positive number 1 I am returning. Then elements are stored in insertion order, including duplicate elements. Look at the elements are stored in insertion order 5, 7, 6, 6. Sleeping or following a. Next, tell me. I'm taking comparative method. Negative number I have written. If I write negative number means what? Store elements left side. Left side means what? Reverse insertion order. Control F11. Look at that. 6, 6, 7, 5. From the comparative method, returning 0. 0 means every second element will consider as a duplicate. Only first element available. Next, tell me. I want to store objects in ascending order. Then you should use object data, current object minus argument object. Then you will get ascending order 5, 6, 7. Okay. If you write a argument object minus current object, then Elements are stored in descending order. So totally, how many sorting algorithms we have tree set? Tree set have totally 5 sorting order: ascending order, descending order, insertion order, reverse insertion order, and one element. So in which order elements are stored, it is all depending on your talent. How you override equals method is important. Okay. Sorting order means comparing and swapping. We must compare second object with the first object. We must find which object is bigger or smaller or equal. If second object is bigger, we store right side of the first object. If second object is smaller, we store left side of the second object. If second object is equal, we don't store. If you want to compare to find bigger or smaller or equal, the two objects must be same class object. So tree set and tree map allows only homogeneous objects. Those are of comparable types. If you try to store non-comparable objects, if you try to store homogeneous objects, we will get, sorry, if you try to store non-comparable objects, or if you try to store heterogeneous objects, we'll get class cast exception. If you try to store null, we'll get null pointer exception. Tree set internally uses two interfaces for storing objects. Number one, comparable. Number two, comparator. And comparator, I'll explain you comparator. Okay, I'll come to this point. Let me finish it. Storing order can be any of the, sorting order can be any of the below four orders. Four orders: ascending order, descending order, insertion order, reverse insertion order. And of course, one object. The objects are stored in any order of the above four orders, depending on the implementation of comparative method. O2 dot comparative of O1. This is O2, param is O1. Inside comparative method, if we place current object data minus argument object data, then ascending order will come. If you place argument object data minus current object data, will descending order. If you return fixed positive number, insertion order. If return fixed negative number, reverse insertion order. If return 0, only first object is stored. So what is the default sorting order of tree set? Adding object supplied sorting order. That is a natural sorting order of an object supplied by its comparative method. Okay, na? Right. Tree set uses internally two interfaces, comparable and comparator. Comparable for is a default interface and comparator is a custom interface. If you want to store any class object in tree set or tree map, we must derive the class from comparable and must implement its abstract method comparator, public int comparator. This method implementation implicitly called by ts.add method. If you call ts.add of 0, O1 ts.add of O2, O2 dot comparative of O1. If return positive, it may return negative or it may be 0. Comparative method contains sorting order comparison logic specific to each object separately, which is given by this class developer. Swapping logic means arranging logic in providing. Arranging logic is provided by Java people in add or put method in TS and TMap class. From comparative method implementation, we must return either 0 or positive value, negative value 0. Positive number represents bigger than O1. Negative value represent O2 is smaller than O1. 0 for representing O2 is equal to O1. Inside add method, based on the value written, objects are sorted in as below. Positive value O2 stores right to O1. Negative value O2 stores left to O1. 0 returns O2 is not stored in O1. Okay, got clarity here? Next, what the meaning of natural sorting order? The sorting order logic we develop inside the adding object class by implementing comparable interface is called natural sorting order logic or default sorting order logic. Then what is the custom sorting order? The different sorting order logic, that we provide to another object in a different class by implementing comparator interface is called custom sorting order logic. So this is a custom sorting order logic we'll discuss in tomorrow class. So today class, all people understand enum set and tree set with the default sorting order. Take screenshot of the center notes and zoom yourself in your screen and watch and read, okay? Take screenshot. In project, if you want to store one enum named constants to pass as an argument, you should use enum set. In project, if you want to store student objects based on the number sorting order, name sorting order, height sorting order, salary sorting order, experience sorting order, then we should choose a tree set. Okay, na? On some property, I want to store sorting order, then we should choose tree set. Okay. So tomorrow we will try to learn comparator interface based sorting, and then by using all sorting algorithm, by using all four sets class, we'll develop a project up from student or employee class will choose, and we'll develop the sorting logic. Project wise we will develop. Okay. So hope by tomorrow you are coming, all you people practice thoroughly and come. Read material, in material all these points are there. Thank you all. See you tomorrow. Bye.